Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading, and it's going to be what do they really feel about you, okay? So we've got 3 piles here. This is pile number 1, and the crystal we have is the Mookaite Jasper, okay? Pile number 2 is chalcopyrite, I believe it's called. And then pile number 3, the Septarian, okay? So go ahead and think about what pile you want to choose, and it's going to be what are they currently feeling about you, okay? All right, so after you pick your pile, we're going to go ahead 1, 2, 3. All right, so if you picked pile number 1, we've got the Mookaite Jasper, okay? We're going to go ahead and go here, okay? All right, guys, so let's see, what do they currently feel about you? Ask body. Page of Swords. The Tower. Fire. Wow. Let's move this up a little bit. Just want to make sure you guys can see these cards. All right. Mirroring. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. Spirit of the Pentacle, faith, unity, and wholeness. Spirit of Light, awakening, new dawn, beginning. 10 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so the feeling I'm getting for this pile is that I feel that you guys had a lot of drama, okay, in your dynamic. I feel that there was a lot of miscommunication. There was a lot of feeling like you weren't really sure whether you could trust this connection because this person never really was transparent with you, okay? I feel that like there wasn't just one tower moment, there was a lot, but I also feel that there has been a recent tower moment as well in their life, okay? I think this person, they look at your social media a lot with the Page of Swords here, okay? I feel that they, I think they are having a new beginning within themselves, okay? I feel like they regret that you guys could have actually worked a lot better together, but for some reason, it was just always like passion and fire, but never getting along, okay? We have the 3 of Pentacles here, so I feel like there was the potential to really collaborate. I actually feel like this person feels like you could have been their everything, but they pushed you away. They did a lot of self-sabotage things, okay? But what's interesting is this mirroring. It says, do you feel the way I feel? Sometimes I think this sadness isn't mine. I feel your energy all the time. I think that you guys picked up on each other's energy a lot, and I think that like was a very blurry boundary thing. Even though there are no water signs specifically here other than 10 of Cups, I feel that you guys both could have been water signs, and it was really hard for anyone to set the boundaries, okay? I do feel like there was a lot of passion. I do feel like there was a lot of desire for each other, but I think that you guys just couldn't get along, okay? But what I feel that lately this person is realizing more and more about this dynamic. I don't think you guys are in communication, okay? I'm gonna pull a couple more cards to get more clarity here, right? I'm working towards a better future. That's also what I think their 3 of Pentacles is about. I feel like they're trying to be a better person. I was reminded of your scent recently. I feel like there was a lot of desire here. I feel like this person still really desires you, okay? I think that they actually think we could have had it all. High Priestess. Okay, so this is the second okay, this says ask body, and the High Priestess is all about trusting yourself. This is a Pisces energy. I feel like this connection has forced you to have to really trust yourself and ask your body like about the connection. It's really interesting. So if you guys had like a sexual connection, it could have been that like their words, the things they did, the way they acted, the way they even like maybe didn't commit to you made you feel like they didn't care about you. But I feel like your body was telling you all along what was going on here, okay? I think you both have trauma that was brought out with each other, okay? This also could have been a fire sign that you're dealing with as well with the fire here, right? But I just want to get one more card here, or two more actually. I feel like this person feels like you actually could have met their emotional needs. Spirit of the cat, fanciful, curious, independent. I feel like they're curious about what would happen if you guys had, look, I was going to say before I even saw it, if you guys had a new beginning, okay? So I think this person feels like they missed their chance with you. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I just feel that for some reason the timing and the stars weren't aligned when you guys were dealing with each other, okay? I'm trying to pull this card. Compassion. I think that's what was lacking in this situation, but I feel like that's what's being learned now that you guys are in separation. I feel like they had a major tower moment recently, which is teaching them how they weren't compassionate with you. And I feel like they're learning now that, you know, they could have been better. They could have treated this person, you better, but I also feel like they weren't whole when you guys were first dealing with each other, okay? And you weren't either, and that's what I feel like the mirroring is about, all right? I'm gonna actually grab this other deck, and I just want to get clarity on that. If this person could say one thing to you now, what would they say? I want to tell you how I feel. I think that they never really told you how they felt, okay? And I feel like they missed out, and you guys missed your opportunity, all right? So that's the message I have for you guys. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a fire sign, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I do think that something major in their happened in their life recently, and now they're starting to really want to tell you how they feel, okay? All right, so that's the message for pile number 1. All right, so if you picked pile number 2, the chalcopyrite, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is your pile, okay? We've got Spirit of the Woods, Voices, Goblins, Nightmares. Spirit of the Lighthouse, Return, Belonging, Guiding Light. 5 of Cups. Knight of Cups. I Will Come Back for You, second return card. Separated. Completion. The Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups. Wow. And Death. Wow. All right. So, you guys, crazy. All right. So, with this pile, first off, I feel like you're probably dealing either with a water sign or someone who's very emotional, okay? This person has a lot of feels for you. What I'm getting is that we have death and completion. First, there's a lot of messages here, okay? First off, I feel like this relationship could have, there's something else this person has to complete without you, okay? So you guys are separated right now is the feeling I get. And there's other lessons that this person had to complete, karmic completion. It's like the world kind of, okay? That they needed to complete in order for you guys to be together. We have I Will Come Back for You and Spirit of the Lighthouse, Return, Belonging, Guiding Light. Whether this person knows it or not, you guys have a soul contract for them to return. And if not for them to complete something without you, for them to complete something with you. There is a potential still for ultimate happiness here. This person grieves this situation a lot. I think that their soul chose something else, and what happened was there had to be almost like a death for both of you guys, like personally, a death of a relationship, a major transformation for you guys to both change, okay? There had to be change. This is a destined partnership with this Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius too. It's kind of like you guys had to go into the woods and find yourself, find these parts of you that you had to almost like let go of, and it couldn't be together. It had to be separate. They think I'm whole, but they don't know from true love I chose to run. I'm afraid we will never have our moment under the sun. I feel like this person is afraid because they feel separated. I feel like you both feel this energy, but I also feel like in their heart of hearts, they know it's not done yet, okay? It's not complete, and they know that things can change with the Wheel of Fortune and that you guys still need like your happy ending here, all right? I'm going to pull a couple more tarot. But I do feel like when they come in, they're going to, unless they come in with a romantic gesture, I don't think it's the time yet. Because I feel like this person has the potential to be very romantic. I feel like it's a Pisces specifically, Cancer. Look at this, Ten of Swords reversed. They want to revive this. But I don't think it's the right time right now, okay? I think they're still... They're in a very, very deep introspective place. Okay, actually, let me take that back. First off, there's a potentially a Virgo in this situation, but they're not ready to really face themselves and face the lessons yet that this situation had for them and that the separation has for them. But I feel like when they're ready, this Hermit will be upright and they'll really do the soul seeking, and that's when they'll finally come back to you. But I feel like they're resisting it, okay? I find it very interesting that you guys have that completion there, because I actually don't feel like there's any completion here yet, okay? The Ten of Swords reversed is like, I also feel like they could have betrayed you and they want to make it right, but they haven't quite. First off, there's a grieving that has to happen because there's something about themselves they have to grieve. Some death of some version of themselves, okay? Spirit of masquerade, false, hidden, deceptive. I feel like this person hides from themselves as well, but they definitely hide from other people in the world, okay? So I don't feel like they're even showing the world how deeply they really feel. But this Hermit reverse could also be them being in quite a depression, being isolated, being almost like a lone wolf energy here, okay? I'm going to get this, actually, I'm going to get this one other deck. Hold on. I never know what decks I'm going to end up using because I don't know which cards I even put in these piles until I open them for you guys. So I want to pull from this Mystic Moon Oracle and get some messages here. Dark Night of the Soul, that's the Hermit reversed, okay? So they're not in that good of a place right now. They're going through a major depression, but they're also going through major changes, major deaths, major ego deaths, awakening, okay? So if you're asking about a masculine, they're definitely having an awakening to this connection, to their feelings for you, to the grief. There could be grieving some childhood wounds and stuff like that, and there's healing here that needs to happen, okay? So with this pile, I definitely feel like this person has strong romantic feelings for you. Look like but they're not coming forward yet, okay? They're just now having their awakening, or it's going to happen with the Hermit reverse. I feel like they're resisting it a little bit, okay? All right, guys, so if you chose pile number 2, that is your message. All right, pile number 3. If you chose pile number 3, you chose the Septarian, okay? Let's go ahead and see what you guys got going on. Boundaries. Nine of Cups. I'm not doing any reversed here, even though this one came up reversed. Four of Swords. The Sorcerer. Prayers. The thought of you. I've thought about reaching out to you, but I stopped myself. Strength. Two of Pentacles. Spirit of the Cross. Burden, hardship, lessons. Spirit of travel. Journey, relocation, moving on. If you chose this pile, I feel that there's, you could be dealing with a Leo. I think that there's unfinished business here, but I think that for some reason there has to be a separation right now, and there's kind of almost like a detachment. Like, I think this person is very conflicted. I think that they want to move on. I also think they feel like there's a lot of things left unsaid with you guys. I feel like for some reason they feel that they have to keep boundaries with you. It could be that there's someone else involved here, okay? I feel like someone kind of cut off someone really harshly in this situation. And the person that cut the other person off, I feel like this is actually ending up being quite like a lesson for you guys, okay? Not for you guys, but for this, if this other person cut you off, it's a lesson. If you cut this person off, it's a lesson. For this prayers, it says, I look up at the sky. I also wish upon a star. I wish to be with you. I wish to be where you are. Sorry. So I feel there's like this energy of like wanting to connect, but there's this huge boundary and barrier between you guys here. And I feel like it could be someone else. It could be, you know, another relationship that this person's in. And I feel like there's a lot of like resistance and trying to have the strength not to. It could be the influence of the people around them, okay? I think they want to connect to you with the Nine of Cups, but they feel like it's a far off dream. Pause. Summer. Okay, so I feel like with the summer, it could have been something that happened last summer, or it could be something that ends up happening this summer, okay? I think that like manifestation and thought processes are really important here. We've got like a meditative card next to the Nine of Cups, and then Two of Pentacles is all about decisions. So I feel like be careful what you wish for kind of thing. But I also feel that this person, it's like they don't reach out to you, but then they almost kind of like carry it like a burden, okay? So it's like they don't know how to let go, but they also don't know how to pursue it. All right, I'm going to pull from this Hidden Truth Oracle and get like something they'd want to say to you, right? Well, 3 cards came out, so I'm going to take them all. Finding out the truth crushed me. I want to feel that way again. Wow. And I hid who I really am from you. So there's definitely like a fear of really revealing themselves to you. I think that something happened where, like I said, they cut you off because they found out, I think, truths about themselves through this dynamic, okay? They felt something really strong with you, but like for some reason this person, like they couldn't let themselves connect to you. I'm gonna pull one more from Signs from Spirit and get. I think they had a lot of pride and ego too with that Strength card. It's like now they pray that like somehow this could be resolved. This person's really conflicted here. Spirit of Mermaids, beauty untamed, free. I feel like this is how they saw you and how they see you. This is some water energy, so you could be dealing with a water sign. I don't get that as much though. I get more of like a Queen of Swords energy with this deck, where there was just a lot of like harshness and a lot of detachment. Let's get one more tarot here. Death. All right, Scorpio energy. It's like something had to die for this situation to maybe in the future become something else. I do feel this person felt a connection with you, but I don't feel that they really knew what they were doing, and I feel like for some reason they wanted to like move forward. Like they had this desire for you, but they also felt like they weren't done like developing like themselves, and they had like very severe boundaries with you for some reason. Okay, I think it was like a fear of being vulnerable, but I definitely feel this person. I'm going to get one last message from the Twin Flame Message Volume 2. They still want to communicate with you, but there's other things in their life. This flew freaking out. I will make things right between us one day, okay? So I feel like they're still trying to formulate how they can do this. They're really just not quite sure. Like, I feel like this Two of Pentacles is very much about indecision, okay? And having to juggle all the things, what people in their life think about them, with the tribe, what other people would think if you guys were communicating. So I feel like they don't see the way out, but they know that at some point there will be a way out, okay? All right. So guys, thanks for tuning in. That's my messages. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.